Packed Interview is sponsored by the Pocono Mountains, where small-town charm meets big adventures. Book your trip today by visiting PoconoMountains.com.
Welcome back to Nittany Game Week. The college experience should make an impact on student athletes on and off the playing field. That's one of the main goals for Penn State's Brand Academy. As part of its annual Startup Week, they hosted their second ever Lions to Leaders Symposium with alumni panelists. Our impact interviews are with those panelists who gave the athletes their strategies on building teams, companies, and brands.
Well, first of all, I love Penn State. I'm a very proud Penn State alumni, and any chance I get to come back, I'm taking it. This community in this place has done so much for me, so to give back, to be here a couple hours, and it's only a 3-hour drive, like, I'm just thankful for it. I'm honored that they would have me back, and I love connecting with Penn State athletes, because that was me, like, a year ago. I was a Penn State athlete 3 years ago, but I was an athlete a year ago, so to get to connect with them and share some wisdom and just show up for them in the way that others used to show up for me, never going to turn that down.
For a lot of these events, you always have to know your audience, and for this particular audience, you're the student athletes at Penn State. What was the message that you wanted to make sure they walked away with today from you?
That's a great question. I think I wanted them to leave knowing that they have worth and value both in their sport and outside of their sport, both in NIL and just as a person. And so I tried to convey that with both advice and wisdom. Like, number one, you're worth more than the stat sheet. Number two, advocate for yourself and know that you're also worth NIL money, and, you know, advocate for yourself, sell yourself, like, believe that you can offer brands something.
So look, the 20s are for figuring things out. I mean, that's just how, that's right. That's just how a lot of it works. So for you today, what did you kind of take away from? What were some of the things that maybe perked up your ears to say, okay, that's something that I can apply in my journey?
I was definitely learning as well from both of them, and I think the biggest takeaway I have is that everything takes time. I'm 1 year post-grad and feel like I have to have everything figured out, and I don't. Things start small, things take time, and just to keep sticking it out for my dreams and just give it time and see where it goes.
Symposium, you're invited Lions to Leaders. Why was it important for you to come out and represent the company, but just as a Penn State grad, what was important about being a part of this event?
Yeah, so anytime I get the opportunity to come out, especially speak to young people, tell a little bit about my story, how we were able to, get our name on the field over here. Hopefully it can inspire somebody to think big and try to do something big.
The name on the field, what has that changed for you as far as relationships go, maybe within Penn State or even within a group like this, because they can connect it. If they weren't familiar with the company before, they certainly are now.
Yeah, absolutely. Our relationship with the university is not just athletically, it's also academically. I know currently we have, I think, 12 or 14 interns from their applied AI program. This summer we'll have 30, 40, 50 interns from all of our departments, supply chain and talent acquisition, HR, from Penn State. So the relationship's athletic, it's academic, and it's also philanthropic.
Well, you had an audience of student athletes, so how did you kind of carve your message to that particular audience today?
Yeah, so I wasn't personally a student athlete here. I learned a lot about myself in my years here, but the perspective I think I could bring is as an employer. When I'm looking at a resume, when I'm interviewing somebody for a role, if they were a student athlete, I'm automatically going to give them, a little bit of a leg up because I know they have discipline. I know they're going to be competitive. I know they can, integrate into a team. So some of our most highest performers in my business, in my organization, were former student athletes.
I come all the way from California to do this, and why was it important to you to be part of this symposium?
I mean, it's a great opportunity to pour back into student athletes and some of the things that mentors and coaches have poured into me. And, I blinked and now I'm 46 and I'm realizing like I have a lot of life experiences and within sports and out of sports. So I just want to be able to give an opportunity to give back.
I thought it was really interesting what you were talking about, entrepreneurship. What is that drive like to be an entrepreneur? And for people that think, hey, I want to run my own business, what are some of those things that they need to consider and keep in mind if that's a route that they want to go?
Being an entrepreneur, like I shared earlier, is spelled R-I-S-K, risk. And when I started out, it wasn't like, I want to be an entrepreneur. It was, I don't want to work for anybody. I was tired of people telling me what to do. I realized it was all on me. I started with a grassroots nonprofit, and I started developing curriculum, and now community started depending on me. And then it morphed into, more opportunities with speaking. And then now I run a Chick-fil-A in Orange County, California, and I have almost 100 employees that count on me. But there's a lot of risk, like I said, in owning your own business, and being able to have good systems to help you stay on track has really been beneficial for me.
A lot of helpful information in the symposium. Make sure you go to NittanyGameWeek.com for all of our impact interviews, along with other web-exclusive content like our Nittany Connect network of businesses.